Hello guys, welcome back, good morning. Or we actually started with Kuya Juvel our morning with the worst ever job around our house with Gwen. Today we got ourselves a task that we will totally finish cleaning up all this driveway from all the stones, all the soil, everything, swiping it, cleaning it, make it ready. And the stones, yes, of course they are heavy, very heavy, and we are not giving up. Let's say today we will put as much effort and strength as possible, and the worst thing will be done. And enough of talking, let's do something.
Hey guys, good morning. So I just woke up. It's 11 a.m. I guess. See? 11 a.m. And the guys are still working on the soil down here. It would be crazy for them to lift these stones. It's a really good decision as well to have my brother work with Kuba because of the stones, and Kuba really need assistance because at the beginning Kuba did not want any help, but I pushed him a few days ago that how come, like for example, what if I'm gonna have my brother ask to work in here helping you, so we will really finish everything, not just you, because it's been months working on it but still not done yet for now. So from 8 a.m. until 11 a.m. this is the progress. There were so many stones here earlier, but they're almost done. It's really nice. And this is the situation of our soil here in our house. That means we're still planning, guys, to have this retaining wall done. We are still gonna make more walls in here. Could be one here, one wall, and two walls here. This area still needs to have tall one, and here is just very short one, just to prevent the soils from slowly falling down, because nowadays it's rainy season. And the construction manager is actually working here right now because my neighbor asked me if they can stop the work as of the moment there in our house, and they are going to start the retaining wall. So they actually started the retaining wall because it's a big problem for them, because their house is slowly going down, and the riprap they did last time is slowly going to give up. So as of the moment, they started last Monday and they had to work in here for that. For now they're working on the foundation just like ours, but it's really crazy because their land is bigger than ours, so that means it will cost a lot for them to have everything concreted, because they still need to make all the walls up here up until this post of the electricity. And imagine, it's too big. Their land is 300 square meters, ours is just 150. And I'm happy that it's only 150 honestly, because if it's 300 it will be bigger work as well and a lot of things to work on it. And the girls were really crazy about their house because it might slow down going everything because it's rainy season. As you can see, it's so windy here as well today. It's been so windy since last week. It's been a week ago. It's been 1 week and it's still very windy because of the typhoon. And right now there's a typhoon in Luzon and here in another low pressure area as well in the near the area Philippine area responsibility. But good thing we don't have rain nowadays here in Cebu. Just cloudy and sometimes it rains but just few minutes, like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, that's all. Then sunny and or cloudy again. But it's good right now because it's so windy and it's so refreshing. So what I'm gonna contribute this morning is to cook lunch for them. It's cooking session again in our small kitchen, and Kuba just unfroze the chicken and I'm gonna prepare it today for their lunch because for sure they're very hungry. It's so big stone. Now Kuba can ride his bike here already. Crazy. It's crazy stones. Where did we put the stones, by the way? We still put it there, the same place. Ang kaning bato ba ilabay pag ginadito sa kina ilaw man. The stones are here, everything. Like they made the stones for bench. For bench. Huh? Jacob said it's gonna be my bench because I love sitting down here. It's crazy. Look at the stones, guys. In the past, this area was very deep, but now, look at that. The owner must be very thankful from us that we did the work. Yeah, stones. Crazy, crazy, crazy stones. Even there, they're working. They're still struggling with there. It took them 3 days to finally dig everything because it's very stony as well. But ours is more stony than theirs. The biggest stone of all. Crazy. Kita kasabayan ng bato. Ha? I'm asking my brother if the owner will not be mad at us for putting the stones there, but he said no because they're still gonna use that. And even they should be thankful from us as well that instead of they will be paying from people buying the soil to make it plain there, we did it for free. So it's okay because the owner there is also a foreigner. But I talked to the agent last time with this because the agent came here and with a buyer, and I asked her like why there's a buyer where I know this land is already sold. Because when I asked my own agent, because there are so many agents in that house, in that land, and when I asked my agent last time, it's already sold, but now you're selling it. And then she told me that the foreigner and his Filipino wife are arguing about this land because the foreigner was upset about how the land situation is. Like, it's so hard to plan it. They still need to make a lot of work for that. Like, but for me, it's less work than ours, because ours is we had to dig, and there is just they can just buy soil and just throw it there. That's all. But yeah, I understand about the foreigner, like, they didn't like the land. Also, the position is not square. It's kind of no, rectangle something. So building the house there, if it's the rectangle, it's not ideal in my opinion. And they really have to adjust their house based on the land positioning, because it's not square. So the agent told me the foreigner and the Filipino wife were arguing a lot about it. So the Filipino wife decided she's gonna resell it for 4,000 per square meter. Before they bought it for 2,300 per square meter, now they are selling it for 4,000 per square meter. And it's kind of expensive in my opinion, but still, it's understandable that they also want to profit from buying that land at the same time. So no one is still buying that area as for now. And I talked to the agent, it was 3 months ago when we are still digging here, or 2 months ago or 3 months ago. And as for now, I haven't seen any buyers for now. But my friend who has a German husband, my high school classmate, she was here last time when she visited their house, because they're already planning building the house. But she told me the problem right now, the reason why she can't, it's because she paid for 380,000 to her engineer to process the house permit. But it's been 1 year and few months, 1 year and I don't know how many months, but the engineer is still not done processing it. And his reason is the UBO did not approve the plan, I think, and also they cannot get the signature from UBO because they did not approve something. So she has a huge problem about it right now, because she really wants to build a house while she's still here in the Philippines. So what's the problem? I told my brother, because he asked about the situation there, because the German was there as well yesterday, as well as my classmate friend in high school. She told me that the problem right now is the layout or plan or floor plan or house plan, something was not approved by the UBO engineer. It's not approved because it's not like standard or what, something like that. And I told her, I asked her, why did you pay 380,000 just for the processing and just for the payment of the engineer for the processing? Like, it's very expensive. Because I asked my neighbor, she's an engineer and had a lot of projects as well in Toledo City for road projects, stuff like that. She was questioning why it's very, very expensive, like 380,000. It's not normal at all. Like, that's only for the processing and the requirements of the house permit, and her house is only 100 square meter. She said it's not that big. And why it's very expensive? And I told her that, oh my god, you were probably played from that, and you just trusted because it was recommended by your siblings. And she told me a lot of problems, how her siblings were abusing him while they were working in the walls there. They have, because something that you can't imagine. And she said, like, she learned a lot of lesson because she was too good for them, building them houses as well after the Typhoon Odette. But they were so mad at her for not sending the money, and then cursing her a lot of things, telling her that I hope your husband is gonna have an accident, I hope your husband's gonna get sick so you will be poor again. Like, she told me a lot of stuff, and she said she's so mad at them because they're so abusive, and they're also saying a lot of bad words against her. And even here as well in the whole village, I can hear a lot of stuff about her as well, that people are backbiting her, telling her that she's bad daughter and stuff like that. But those things coming from the neighbors, those words are actually coming from her own father. But then up until now, she's still gonna trust her family, and still after 3 weeks she's going back to Germany and still letting them process everything, like the house, building stuff like that, buying materials. But I told her that you should not do that. You should be the one connecting to the hardware to buy the stuff, and you should have your own online bag in the Philippines, and you should be the one arranging that, because receipts here in the Philippines can be forged. Unlike receipts there in Europe or in US or Australia, Canada, it's very strict and you cannot forge receipts. But here in the Philippines, you can. So they can just maybe write something in the receipts and lie about it, and that's all. And still trusting her siblings until now. And she was scammed a lot. She said, she told me a lot, like even stealing her 15,000, selling her things there. Because originally that White House there is my uncle, and she bought it. And it was house and lot. So all of my uncle's things were there at the same time. But then when she came back from Germany, everything was gone. It was sold by her siblings and stealing money at the same time from her. And still not learning lessons up until now again. But she's very innocent as well, kind, stuff like that. So she was here and telling me a lot of stuff and trying to express everything, how she really struggles, like emotionally, everything about her family and building the wall, because she spent almost 2 million just for the materials. And like I was like, what, almost 2 million? Like, it's not possible. But it's not even done yet at the back of that area. And she said she knows what happened. That's why she installed CCTV, because they're not working but still paid. And still letting her siblings work there.
Right now it's time for lunch. Wendy is cooking.
It's not like I'm only but I have burned a lot of oil. Look.
Guys,
My body has oil burn now.
remember this, or you will be always burned when you will be frying anything. If you are frying or deep frying a meat, make sure the meat is dry before you will drop it to the pan with hot oil, or else then it will be like sparkling on your body. And like through those years of mine cooking, I'm already keen on that, but you can avoid it very simply. Dry anything has to go to oil.
Like I have a lot of burns in my body today from the oil, and I had burn here as well because Kuba forgot that it's a hot water. So I was washing and the hot water went to me, everything here. And burn. What else? Burn.
You will get keen on
Maybe I
that.
will die from the fire.
Everyone will learn by their mistakes.
Kubi, do you know the issue right now? War against Cambodia and Thailand.
No,
You don't know?
no.
11 people died in Thailand
Hmm?
from the bomb or from Cambodia.
Yeah. Like situation all around the world seems like there is gonna be a third world war.
That's in
But
the Bible.
I hope not. What Gwen says, that's like it's written in the Bible. So let's see. And finally the worst job around our house is done, guys, because yesterday me and Gwen's brother were working here in the front on the driveway, or exactly it's supposed to be right of way, because like from this area, imagine there is still half a meter space on the left side of the wall, which is still our property, but here to the fence of our neighbors, this is actually the right of way, which has to stay open, clean and ready, because up there are lands for sale. The land also above ours is also for sale, so we had to actually clean it, and not only for the way that it's supposed to be clean as it's written in the contract, but also for us, because right now we have amazing easy access from both sides of our house. In a couple of previous videos I was making a driveway up on the right side of our land, and right now we have also here on the left side, which makes an access very easy from both sides. I can drive a motorbike right here and then continue going out from the other side. So literally perfect also for visitors, for Wendy, walking up here much easier. It's absolutely not really that steep. Even with the scooter, people would be able to drive up here, and totally piece of cake for our motorbike. Like very easy, very perfect. And I'm finally happy we don't have to be really looking on those huge stones every morning we wake up. So that's actually really good progress I was waiting for. Right now, when the area around or in front of the house is still like not really looking nice, we can actually focus on making it looking nice here in the front. But also, what's still more important than that, I still have to finish here in the front beside the road, because there is still huge tree stump, stones, dirt, banana tree again growing, even though Gwen cut it like a couple weeks ago. So in just, I would say it was, let's say, a month ago, no more. And in just 1 month the banana tree regrow again, because Gwen actually did not pull out the root. Gwen just cut it with the machete and the roots stayed in the ground. So of course the banana trees are reproducing vegetatively. Like when you want to plant a banana tree, you cannot plant the seeds because the seeds are very tiny. But what you can do, you will just get a piece of another banana plant, put it under the ground, and it will grow. And the growth of banana tree is incredibly fast as well, because let's say 1 meter in 1 month. Very, very fast growing plants. And in the end it can be looking just like here. Even though our neighbors don't really have bananas yet, I actually don't know how long it takes for banana trees to start producing the banana itself. But very amazing plants. Also, I'm happy about our neighbors. Gwen was mentioning that they also started building their retaining wall exactly the same, just like we have right now. So soon our neighbors will be having the same. I'm happy for them that they were listening to our advices, and actually our manager, construction manager, is right now managing their retaining wall, and it was actually him who was convincing them, not forcing them, but convincing them that if they will not do it like right now, it can really cause them troubles in the future. So in the end it's me and Gwen who helps the community, and that's great. Like, you want to, like, when you have neighbors, you want to have the best kind of relationship with them as possible, because once the relationship between neighbors are horrible, then your life can be much worse. Own experience from Europe. Yeah. And also one last thing we just have to make temporarily. Here is the water coming from the gutters, from the roof, and instead of it would be flowing here along the, or on the driveway where we are riding, walking. So to avoid it would be dry, muddy and wet all the time, we will just dig here temporary canal, so the water can flow this way and right there down to that canal before we will still finish building this side of the wall. The wall on this side is still gonna continue, let's say, up until somewhere here. So still removing the soil. Once the wall is finished, there is gonna be pipes coming from here 90 degrees up until down there, buried in the ground. So that's how the plan is right now, but we have no idea when we will start with the rest of the wall. But right now it's not really priority for us. We are enjoying with Gwen actually very nice and sunny Monday.
For work and have a crappy.
Getting ready for crappy week again. But we are gonna enter the another week with the amazing progress we were able to do together with Gwen and her brother and other siblings and all the people who were helping us. So that's actually good. We are actually starting this week with very good news. It makes us feel that we accomplished something again, and I believe that's the best thing you can start the week with. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It was again not really much about the construction itself, but part of the construction, because we made a mess and we had to clean that mess. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button, and see you in the next video.
Next video.
Yeah.